Geez, this Mecha Vengeance guy sounds like quite a monster. He's also your father's killer?
Yes, he is.
But why is he after you? And what's the reasoning behind such a murderous act?
Beats me.
And you think meeting this Professor Enzo will lead you to a way of defeating him?
That's what I'm hoping. I believe doing Mr. Cyborg's assignment on researching the professor is my only shot of finding a way to avenge my dad. If the man is as much of a genius as claimed to be, then perhaps he can build me a battle suit of my own, so I can stand a chance against him in combat.
I must say, Joe, in all the years that I've known you, I've never seen you this fired up. But if you believe that's what you want to set out and accomplish, then I'll respect your mindset and help out in any way I can.
Thank you, Roy. I knew you would understand.
Not a problem at all, Joe. Besides, we got history. On that day you discovered that I'm a Lantive, it still shocks me that you didn't turn me in or beat me to a pulp. Why is that, Joe? Out of all the Oceatars I've met, why did you not cower in fear at the sight of my facial marks? Why have you always been so kind and supportive?
It's because my family is heavily against the way you Lantives have been treated, especially my dad.
Oh, is that so?
Would you mind if I take a seat in your chair?
Oh, not at all, Joe. Please, have a seat. I'm now very curious as to why your family is heavily against society on how my people are treated.
Well, lucky for you, my friend. I'm gonna tell you a short story about my late father. This is the story about when my dad told me that there's a race of people out in this world that are looked down upon as lesser.
Dad, you're home.
Hey buddy, I see that you're playing with your toy car in your sandbox.
How was work, Dad? Did you stop any bad guys today? What's wrong, Dad? Did you stop any bad guys?
No, I couldn't stop them from committing something terrible.
Huh? What do you mean?
Son, I was out doing my daily patrol around the city. My team and I got an emergency call stating that there was a robbery at a bank close by. I was the one who was closest, so I was the first one there at the scene of the crime. As soon as I got there was the robber trying to run away with the money he stole. But then another man, wearing a hood, tried to stop the other guy from running away with that loot. But then, the robber shoved the hooded guy to the floor, revealing his face from underneath the hood. The man was wearing that hood for a reason. For he was a Lantive.
Hey, what, Dad?
A Lantive, my boy.
Okay, what is that?
A Lantive, Joseph, is a race of people. They may look like us Oceatars, but their identifiable trait are the red facial marks below their eyes.
What's an Oceatar, Dad?
An Oceatar is what we are, Joseph. People who don't have red facial marks beneath their eyes. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The Lantive stood back up to try and stop the robber. I also jumped in to help. The Lantive and I worked together to take him down and recover the stolen money. We managed to get the money back from the robber. But then, that was when my other team members showed up. I told the Lantive to run away before the other team members saw his facial marks. But it was too late. The other team members saw the facial marks on that man. The Lantive was tackled and pinned up against the wall. He was beaten to a bloody pulp. I tried to tell them that he wasn't the one who deserved a beating, but they wouldn't listen. I couldn't do anything to stop them. They kept beating him until he couldn't stand up. After the beating, one of them formed a ball of energy, and then he fired.
Ryder, are you trying to terrify our son?
Amelia, honey.
Why are you telling our son about this? Are you trying to scare him? He's only 4. He doesn't need to know about this stuff.
He has to learn about this sooner than later. I don't care how old he is, as long as he understands it.
I know, Ryder. You went through something that not a lot of people go through. I'm so sorry that you had to witness it.
It's a gruesome image that's gonna be glued to my memory for the rest of my life. I just wish there was something I could have done about it. But instead, I just stood there like an bumbling idiot, not preventing a underserved slaughter right before my very eyes. Why? Why must we live in such a world?
Ryder?
Yes, Amelia?
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm very sorry you had to see all that. Life as part of working for the military and the newly branded Superior Lease is an unpredictably cruel one.
It's all part of the job, and I have pride for being a member of the Superior Lease.
And that's why I married you. Your sense of pride and steadfast heart of gold are unmatched by most other men in this world.
Thank you, sweetie. I would do anything to protect my family, even if it means sacrificing my own life. Joseph? Did you understand any of what your mother and I said?
I don't know.
That's okay, buddy. Your mother and I are here to help you if you got any questions. Alright. What questions do you have regarding everything we were just talking about?
What was that person again? And why didn't you stop your other team members from killing that guy?
Okay, let me explain. A Lantive is what he's called. Lantives are a race of people in this world.
Laws have been passed down for centuries saying that Lantives are people who can't be trusted. Legends say that 10,000 years ago, us and the Lantives went into a terrible civil war. Then something terrible happened at the end of the war that caused the world to be destroyed.
Caused the world to be destroyed? How?
According to the legends, all the world's land was submerged by massive tsunami-like waves that were triggered by earth-shattering quakes. Then it proceeded to rain lightning from the sky, turning everything living into stone. The war broke out for sole possession of the legendary Divine Gem and the 7 Earth Gems. The Earth Gems are ancient jewels that when all 7 are collected, either a miracle or a catastrophe happens depending on what the user desires.
Okay. And because of this legend, that's why the Lantives are treated the way they are?
That's one reason. Another reason why is that all Lantives have powers, which are feared amongst most Oceatars.
Powers? Like witchcraft?
Not like witchcraft per se, but they are naturally gifted. Your father and I do not support in any of the crap our government keeps expressing and parading that they are such terrible people.
Are they truly such bad people? Well, us Baileys say otherwise, do we, honey?
It's true. In fact, this isn't my first time encountering a Lantive. Son, in all my years of being both a military soldier and superior lease officer, I've met quite a few Lantives. Each and every one of them were all very honorable and kind to both me and to your mother when she was a military soldier. Case in point, us Baileys are so sick of all this segregation.
That's awful.
It truly is, Joseph.
Now do you understand, buddy? Or do you have any other questions?
No, Mom, I understand. I hope that someday, I can get to meet one of these Lantives and know from their perspective of the story.
That sounds like a great idea, Joseph. If ever the opportunity does come, you ask him or her to tell you the full story.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Yeah, that all makes a lot of sense now. Like father like son, that is undeniable.
Gosh. That memory really takes me back.
You miss your dad, don't you, Joe?
Yes, truly. I miss him very much.
My dear friend. I wish you in the very best of luck for you setting out what you want to bring about. Like I mentioned beforehand, if there's any way I can help, I'll be more than happy to help you out.
Thank you, Roy. I appreciate the support.
Of course, anything for you. Oh crap, the concert starts in 10 minutes. Hurry, Joe, the others are waiting for you.
Alrighty then, I'll be on my way now. Oh, hey Roy.
Huh, yes?
I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of you for making it this far without your true heritage being discovered. Must be extremely nerve-wracking to try keeping it a secret for this long.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. My facial marks often tend to get exposed when I get nervous, which makes my body feel tingly and very nauseous.
Whoa, like now?
Yes, like this.
You gotta get that covered right now. You got a show that's about to go on.
Right, the show must go on.
I need to go. I wish you the best of luck, Roy.
Okay then. Where did I put my face blend cream at?
I hope Roy's gonna be okay. I mean, he's managed to get this far without his true heritage getting exposed. But what does Roy mean when he said that his body feels all tingly? Well, I don't blame him for being so anxious before these concerts, given how history hasn't been so kind towards he and the rest of his race. If I were a Lantive, I would be just as easily frightened as he is.
Well, do you see him?
I still don't see him.
Well, he'd better get here. The concert's about to start.
Hey, I see him. Hey, Joseph, we're over here.
Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting.
What took you so long? Was too caught up with catching up with Roy.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, fanboys, fangirls, and old men living in their mother's basements. The Rocking Spirits Band are ready to rock. Are you? Then get your hands ready to clap, cause the rocking spirits are here.
Vyond City. Are you ready to rock the place? Place. Alright. Let's blow the roof off this place.
1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell?
I didn't think you meant it literally, Roy.
Oh no, I'm sensing that something really bad is going to happen.
Oh no, not here.